Hey, what's up you guys, it's Ruthie, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go into Swimsuit by James Patterson and Maxine P. We are on chapter 22 of it, so let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 22. A waitress came over and asked if we wanted to refresh our drinks, and I was glad to see her. My throat was closing up and I needed to take a break. I told this story before, but it's never easy to go past disgrace, especially when you didn't earn it. Levon said, I know this is hard, Ben, but we appreciate you telling us about yourself. It's important to hear. This is where it gets hard, I told Levon. He nodded, and even though Levon probably had only 10 years on me, I felt his fatherly concern. My second club soda arrived, and I stirred it with a straw. Then I went on. A few days passed. The accident victim turned out to be a small-time drug dealer, Robbie Snow, and his blood came back positive for heroin, and now his girlfriend called on us. Carrie Willis was her name. Carrie was crushed by Robbie's death, but something else was bothering her. She asked me what happened to Robbie's backpack. It was red and silver reflecting tape on the back. There was a lot of money in there. Well, we hadn't found any red backpack, and there were a lot of jokes about Carrie Willis having the nerve to report stolen drug money to the police, but Robbie's girlfriend was convincing. Carrie didn't know that Robbie was a dealer. She just knew that he was buying a piece of acreage by a creek and he was going to build a house there for the two of them. The bank papers and the full payment of the property, $100,000, were in the backpack because he was on his way to the closing. She put all that money in the backpack herself. Her story checked out. So you asked your partner about the backpack, Barbara prompted. Sure, I asked him, and he said, well, I sure as hell didn't see a backpack red or green or sky blue pink. So, at my instance, we went to the impound, took the car apart, found nothing. Then we drove in broad daylight out to the woods where the accident happened, and we searched the area. At least I did. I thought Denny was just rustling branches and kicking piles of leaves. That's when I remembered his face getting foxy the night of the accident. I had a long, hard talk with myself that night. The next day, I went to my lieutenant for an off-the-record chat. I told him that what I suspected, that $100,000 in cash might have left the scene and was never reported. Levon said, well, you had no choice. Denny Carbone was an old pit bull of a cop, and I knew if he learned about my conversation with the lieutenant, he'd come at me. So I took my chance with my boss, and the next day, Lieutenant Affairs was in the locker room. Guess what they found in my locker? A red backpack, said Levon. I gave him a thumbs up. Red backpack, silver reflecting tape, bank papers, heroin, and $10,000 in cash. Oh my God, said Barbara. I was given a choice, resign, or there would be a trial. My trial. I knew that I wasn't going to win in court. It would be he said, she said. He said, and the evidence, some of it anyway, had been found in my locker. Worse, I suspected that I was getting hung with this because my lieutenant was on it with Denny Carbone. A very bad day blew up a lot of illusions for me. I turned in my badge, my gun, and some of my self-respect. I could have fought, but I couldn't take a chance. I'd go to jail for something I hadn't done. That's a sad story, Ben, said Levon. Yep, and now you know the story, how the story turns out. I moved to LA, got the job at the Times, and I wrote some books. You're being modest, Barbara said and patted my arm. Writing is what I do, but it's not who I am. And who would you say you are, she asked. Right now I'm working at being the best reporter I can be. I came to Maui to tell your daughter's story, and at the same time I want to have that happy ending. I want to see it, report it. Be here for all the good feelings when Kim comes back safe. That's who I am. Barbara said, we believe you, Ben, and Levon nodded at her side. Like I said, nice people. That is the end of this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.